When I was a kid, and we used to have a little Halloween parade in my neighborhood, I went one year as the head of John the Baptist, and that was not very well received at that time in my neighborhood. And there were some people who, believe it or not, took offense at that.
I was actually Edith Ann once. This is dating myself because it was during the Laugh-In days, and I was Edith Ann and that's the truth little sign.
I guess once I was a leprechaun.
Haven't dressed up in a while, but probably I dressed up as Superman once. It was cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for Batman.
I guess it would have to be like, I was kind of obsessed with Spider-Man for a while, and I had a pretty awesome Spider-Man. And I was kind of a chunky kid too when I was little, so like there's nothing like a chunky 6-year-old kid in a Spider-Man costume. I thought I looked pretty awesome.
It was a mix of Wonder and Superwoman one year, and it was pretty awesome. I took all my favorite parts from Wonder Woman and all my favorite parts of Superwoman, and then my older sister pointed out that I wasn't really anything because I wasn't either. And I was like, it doesn't matter, I'm my own superhero.
Oh, my mom made a homemade Cookie Monster costume. It was so awesome. She got like this, blue fur. It was fake, because there is no real blue fur.
I'm good at being skeletons. I had a great skeleton costume once. I had it made, and it was just incredible. And I really want to be an avatar. A Na'vi. I want to be all blue, and I look like one.
I did a hobo thing once when I was a real little kid. My dad painted me all up and got out his clothes and the oversized clothes and everything. That was a lot of fun too.
I like I've worn Civil War costumes. That was kind of fun. I can't think of any.
Always my favorite Halloween costume was being a gypsy because I could wear all my mother's clothes from the 50s that she saved. A big stick-out skirt and tons of jewelry. And I could wear makeup.
Oh, this is easy. I was Richard Nixon in 7th grade, and I got pelted with eggs as I was walking through oh my God, you've opened a can of worms. I was assaulted by an egg-throwing person, but I don't think it was political, his attack. I'm so confused.
I was Frankenstein. I cut out a Clorox bottle, and I made a little Frankenstein head for myself. And my werewolf was truly phenomenal, except I put cotton balls all over my face to get hairy, and tearing them off was painful.
My favorite Halloween costume as a child was Uncle Fester in the Addams Family. When I was about 4, I think, my whole family dressed up, and we all dressed up as the Addams Family, and I was Uncle Fester. And so I got to have a light bulb in my mouth. And I was really glad I wasn't Cousin It. My sister was the one that had the hair over her face.
Mostly I dress up as me. It's very, very frightening.
Recently I played Jack Sparrow. I was Jack Sparrow and I was quite convincing. And this year I'm going to be a zombie. And we have a zombie bar at her school where I'm going to be, I'm going to be something really fabulous.
Well, the reason I'm an actress is because I saw Walt Disney's film of Snow White. And that queen, I think, is what I'd like to dress up with. That stand-up collar and that face and that terrible scarlet lips. That's what I'd love. Oh, I rubbed my lipstick there. It's okay.
Oh, well, the year I was an iPod still remains my favorite personal costume. But I definitely have thought about combining myself with my dog this year and going as something in the something. I don't know what yet, though.
I once went as a conehead, but it was the worst costume ever. I took a grocery bag and made like a grocery bag cone, and for some reason I put white powder on my face. It was bad.
I was thinking of putting on a suit and going as Niles this year, but that might be a cop-out.
One year I dressed up as a zit, and I realized that no one would really wanted to talk to me at the party I went to, and I realized, there's a reason girls dress up as the Playboy bunny and the sexy genie with the belly button hanging out and everything, because they want to meet someone at the party and go home with them. But if you dress up as a zit, or one year I dressed up as an obese person. When you realize that it's just not, you're not going to get the same kind of evening.